Hi, Mike Ciccella, 7789 Sutton Road. I think doing a questionnaire out to the folks is fine. I mean, community input's always good. Just found that many of the questions are leading questions and basically are specific to the development at 23 North Territorial. And we're missing some qualifying statements like they have in 13. They talk about how much it's going to cost, $2–3 million, just to meet what we promised the people at North Territorial in 23 already in terms of their ability to access the sewer. I think we need to put more qualifying statements in, like we spend more money per resident than any other township in Washtenaw County. It's $1,210 per resident, so we're number one. We're also the highest tax township next to Ypsilanti, which has a population over 50-some thousand people compared to about our 8,500. And I think the questions just seem to be leading, and it seems to be about this development. Now, if we're really seeking input from residents about what they'd like to see this community look like, then we should ask that. This is not asking those types of questions, in my opinion. Excuse me. And I think and it says in number 4 that the master plan, it says it's in brackets, every 5 years. Well, that means 2017, so why are we doing this now? It acknowledges that the master plan is done every 5 years. And we're sending this out now. And the only reason we're sending this out is because of the Biltmore. If everybody's honest about it, it's because of the Biltmore project. The other thing in question, we need another box in number 7. You know, most cost of services studies show that development is not a net gain in revenue to a community. It actually costs more. And whether you believe, it just costs more. You got more roads, you got more sewers, you need more police. It just costs more. And so there's really no net gain in revenue to a township. We are fortunate to have already, I did them when I was a supervisor, and they were passed on to Marlene. That's where the focus, if we're going to be looking at development in our community. And we have the industrial park that really needs to get built out, because that's where we make net gains in tax revenue. We don't make it on residential property. I stopped at the 5th study on cost of services that indicated that. So I just think that, I think the idea of a survey is a good idea. It says it should be done we do our master plan every 5 years. It says right in the document itself. I think we ought to stick to that schedule. So we still got a couple years before we should be redoing it. And I don't know why we're paying for this. This is a Biltmore questionnaire. And they ought to be paying for it. Shouldn't be spending township dollars to do this, unless we're just going to totally exclude questions about that development, and we start putting some facts about, yeah, we are the highest tax. We do spend more money than anybody else on residents, just like they talked about the $2–3 million to build out and provide the sewer service to the people we already promised it to. So those are my questions, are my responses. I will get this typed up and emailed to everybody in a little bit more detail, but I appreciate the opportunity to be able to come up and talk. Thank you.
Thank you.